I can't see the trend of small retailers not getting decimated over more time. So it's like at some point we're going to see this. And if we haven't seen it yet, it's like, when is all of that coming, right? Is it when all these mortgages renew in 25, 26? Because that's a fucking long time from now. That's going to suck balls, man. We hear about homeowners getting clobbered right now, but there's got to be a wave of other people that are just going to get absolutely smashed soon, right? And there must be new restaurateurs that took on cheaper loans maybe during COVID to start a new restaurant that are going to have
Yep.
to renew their loan,
Took
right?
a variable rate mortgage in order to be able to buy that business.
Or yeah, or even took a line of credit against their house. But I'm talking just like a normal business loan that was maybe at
Yep.
2.5% back then is
Yep.
now going to renew at 6, 7%, 5%. And it's going to
Yep.
be like, now it's all old shit you have debt on, right? Now you need
Yep.
more equipment again. And it's just like those guys are all going to disappear at some point. And I can't see the trend of small retailers not getting decimated over more time. So it's like at some point we're going to see this. And if we haven't seen it yet, it's like, when is all of that coming, right? Is it when all these mortgages renew in 25, 26? Because that's a fucking long time from now. That's going to suck balls, man.
It's
Is it going to be going shit till then for real?
it's gonna stay like this until then.
It's going to stay like this until then.
Yeah.
This can't stay like this.
There's gonna be a crunch on everybody
If it stays like
until
this
we
till
get to the point
26,
where everybody comes out. We all know how much debt we've got, what kind of interest rate environment we're in, what can we really afford to carry, and then make those tough decisions on the next steps, which a lot of the times is going to be sell, right? A lot of the times is going to be sell. I don't have big hopes and dreams for the Toronto real estate market at this point in time. Like that's the truth. There's no signs where I'm like, oh wow, wait till this happens. We're really gonna pop. I mean, eventually it'll come back to that type of market, but there's just such a mess to clean up, especially in pre-construction. That is the absolute biggest scam of the city of Toronto. The last 5 years of pre-construction condo sales.
mhm.
Thousands of units have been sold at inflated prices that will not appraise, that people will be buying and closing on because if they don't, they'll get sued. And that those prices are well above what the current resale value is of those condos, and that those prices may never be achieved. They may never be achieved, right? That
So,
person might die
so how,
before they're able to sell that unit for the price they paid.
how many people will be able to actually close, hang on, and kind of wait, or can it like scatter itself in a way that it's actually manageable and absorbable without causing too much chaos? Like, is everybody just gonna go, okay, fuck it, I'm out, I can't do this, fuck it, I'm out, bye, can't do
What
this.
what does everybody do? Like, do you know who needs to lose a lot of money? Someone
Um,
needs to lose. There's one particular player in this whole game of real estate that just needs to lose a ton of money so
yeah,
that everybody else can just go back to doing what they do.
I know who. I know who.
Oh, tell me who.
Sam Mizrahi.
The banks.
Everybody would be fine if Sam lost all the money and then everybody
The
else.
banks need to take a big hit.
Oh, Banks, is that
Yeah.
going to happen?
But they're going to fight tooth and nail to make sure that they don't. And they're going to come up with all sorts of policies that passes the risk onto the borrower
Yeah.
as opposed to themselves.
30-year mortgages, not AMs, mortgages,
This is
30-year
what they're going to do.
terms,
They once the government is no longer
50-year AMs,
stepping on their
30-year term.
toes, they're going to put all of their weight behind extending amortizations, which they already did, right? They found these ways to be able to make it work. They're going to be looking at how to, requalify people, how to, make the stress test be a little bit
Hey, he
more
says he's got a
palatable,
job. Okay,
right?
approve him. He says he's
They're
got
gonna
a
be looking at
job.
more mortgage fraud files coming in and probably not looking at them as close as they need to be.
This
The
guy says
banks,
he's got good
the
prospects and
banks
high hopes. Give him a mortgage.
we've easily got, with 2 point something trillion dollars worth of mortgage debt, right?
What does that
We got
even
to
mean?
we got to eliminate half of it.
Trillion. Half. Oh,
We got to eliminate
that's
half of
it.
it. Yeah, we got to eliminate half of it.
How does that fucking not hurt like hell?
It hurts like hell,
Like
you
hell.
know?
That's like
Yeah.
getting hit in the face with a surfboard.
Yeah. But, and the banks are going to have their fair share, but there's also going to be a lot of individuals too who get burned, right? Or net worth will
One
get
and a half
wiped out.
trillion dollars.
This is what it is, though. This is what the solution is, right? Is that we can't just
Holy
an
shit.
economy can't carry on with this much debt where everybody's payments, the government, everybody's just working to pay off this debt. Like there's societies that have been, well documented. I'm not going to name them or anything like that because I'm not that smart. But when you start carrying that much debt and you start having all those issues where the money's no longer going into the economy for innovation and for creativity and for future infrastructure and stuff like that, it's just going to service debt. That's the worst thing. I'm seeing these statements. I'm seeing them online a lot, like $1.2 million mortgages, $75,000 worth of payments, $74,000 was interest. You can't
77,000 was interest.
whatever it was they paid off a grand. 1,000 the $1.2 million mortgage, they paid it down one
No,
thousand
most
dollars
people
that
owe
year.
more, don't they? Oh, most people are
Regardless, in that
backwards.
case, no, that would be negative amortized. This would be like
Yeah.
a 70-year amortized, whatever it is. You've got literally um payments that are going out into just like into space. You get nothing for them. All that, it's different when you're saving and you're
Called
paying off the
rent.
principal.
Yeah.
It's different, but you're getting shelter.
Well, it's still the same as paying rent if you're not getting any equity out of the deal.
Well, tell the guy paying, 7 grand a month for his house
Wasn't
that he could
that
be
the
renting for
deal?
3.
If I'm
Well,
getting a
tell the guy
mortgage, don't I
paying
get
7 grand a
equity?
month and with all the maintenance, taxes, insurance, and everything else, utilities, who could be renting the same house for 3. Tell him that, Daryl, and see what he says.
No, but that's the unwritten deal, right? Is that if I am stupid enough or smart enough or ballsy enough to own this thing, that at some point in time I get to make a lot of money off of it, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
the unwritten rule. But sometimes that rule doesn't have very good timing and decides to like disappear for a little while. The problem is everybody forgets that that's not really a rule, right? Everybody gets all caught
The
up in the
reason we
fact,
didn't write it down is
right?
because it's not actually a rule.
Unwritten
There's
because
no guarantee. Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.